Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Let's Play Series 6 challenge. Today we're going to be starting one of the challenges that we haven't even touched yet. Yep, we're gonna have a go at the new island challenge. I don't know how difficult it's gonna be. I don't know how much money we're gonna have. I've never tried to build my own island in OpenTTD before. But I've seen in some of your game saves over the last couple of episodes that some of the viewers have given it a good go already, and I'm interested to see how much money it's going to cost and whether we can afford it. Now, our network, as you can see here, is sprawling across much of the UK. We've got bits going into Wales, we've got the Highland Challenge in Scotland, and overall we're doing okay. I mean, the amount of goods going to the factory, if we just unpin this, or should I say goods coming from the factory, is not too bad. We do need to improve that. However, I think I'm going to wait until monorail, then I'm going to put the improvement in on that one. And then obviously down here in Exeter, we're growing it. It's 56,000, which is respectable. We're going to fund new buildings, and we're growing every 2 days for a little while. And we're going to head out over the water. Now, where are we going to start this island? I don't know. I think really we should look at this area here as a starting point because, well, I put the new island challenge there actually. That's where the label is. Maybe I should start where the label is. Yeah, let's start where the label is. Maximum zoom. Right. How much does it cost for one piece of land? Estimated is 182,000. That's exactly how much it costs. But then if you build a bit off it, it's 91. That one was more because, right, okay, if we pause the game, that's cheaper, isn't it? Yeah, that's cheaper. That's 46 each time. Okay, and then what if we do it like that? That's not too bad actually. Okay, so we're spending quite a bit of money, but we're doing alright. I want to work this out. Okay, so if I just use the tool to go out one, it's 277. If I go out another there, it's another 277. If I go out two, yeah, it's quite a lot. That was 500,000. But then if I just use the single... Yeah, okay, that feels cheaper. Weird. Okay, let's just build it out a bit. So what I'm going to do for the new island challenge is we're going to start off with a bit of flat land. And I want to decorate this with trees and other things like trees. Obviously we're going to have some towns. I think it would be cool to have a couple of industries. We're going to link the town with an airport. Where we're going to link it to yet, I'm not sure. Some crazy part of me did say Corsham Interchange, but then I realised that like that station's already too big. It's way too big. But we do need a link with the mainland there. Okay, well we've started. That's it, folks. It's on. It's going. We've spent a lot of money already. And it is a relatively small patch of land. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So what we're going to do... yeah, I feel like we should bring an air service in. Maybe we should bring it to Manchester. Not or maybe Birmingham. Birmingham. Yes, where's Birmingham gone? There it is. If we do an air service from Ireland to Birmingham, then they can go up to Manchester or down to London, however they wish, and that's a good spread. The problem is, Birmingham is already a massive station as it is. Now, what's our station spread in this series? 15 tiles. I thought so. It usually is when I do these. So if I go from here to there, I've got 12 as the length there. And then, of course, from the back to about there is 15. So we can go up to about here. I mean, one thing we could do is bring the railway stations out a bit. Or one of the railway stations out a bit and put an airport in that gap. I think that's what we're going to have to do. There is a lot of build... Oh, there's even a bank in the way there now. They're not going to let me... Well, it's going to have to be this one. We're going to have to move this lower one. Okay, what's the largest size of airport I can get? Let's have a look. We can get the international, the international airport, but not the intercontinental airport. In the hub airports category, and there's the city airport, and of course the metropolitan one, where the metropolitan one is just an upgrade to the city. So, without going to intercontinental, international is the best we can get, and that is just a touch too big. So we'd have to get rid of 5 buildings. How much does Birmingham? Birmingham think we're outstanding. So let's get rid of those 5 buildings and just mark out what we want. So then the idea is that we rebuild the station in front of where it is. We could even maybe... We can maybe even... And not monorail yet. We're not going to upgrade everything to monorail. I did think about doing that, but MacLeod just comes out so soon in comparison. Okay, so if we put that there, that can be the first like half or side of the station, and we can put this in here temporarily, like that. Oh, there's a train in the way. Oh, there is a train there. Okay, let's take the pause off for a moment. There we go. So there's a train not in the way there now. We can get rid of that bit. And then we've actually got a usable set of platforms at Birmingham. We'll put a depot on there. Now that's kind of like a temporary station. It's just for them to get rid of that one. Then the airport can slip in. Right. So we know where we're going. It's a long way for aircraft to go. And I'm going to work out the best way to lay this land. So I'm going to do an experiment and I'll be right back. Right then, so there doesn't seem to be any sort of cost difference between doing the strip with this tool and doing it manually with the different blobs. I just wanted to double check that. So let's now even this out a little bit. We're going to really go for it. Now, doing one row costs $1 million. Doing 2 rows costs 2 million. So it's not actually costing me more. So let's do that and that. There we go. So my plan, let's make it a little bit bigger this way. My plan is to put 3 cities in to begin with and start growing them, and then we'll figure out what's going to happen next. I will link the 3 cities up probably. I think we've got a nice big sort of gap between the refineries like this to begin with. That can be the shape of our island to start. And then I did say that the one way you're allowed to cheat in this game is to use the cheats to remove the oil fields if you wish for the new island challenge. So we've got one there. Let's start here. So we're going to have one there and one probably there. Seems like a good distance to go. So then let's work outwards from that. And there we go. That's not too bad. Getting there. Let's start making them a little more islandy and a little less squarey, shall we? Ooh. I mean, one thing I haven't seen anybody do yet with the new island challenge is set up like a group of islands. Maybe that's the way we go with this one. No, I don't want a group of islands. I want one island. Ooh, it looks like chocolate. It's making me hungry. Okay, we nearly spent 100 million on these 3 little islands. There we go. Yeah, we've definitely spent 100 million. So 100 million for those 3 little islands. And we haven't even done anything else yet. We do need to fund a new town. So we can go to the town icon, down to fund town. We're going to have it set to random names. Or are we? Yeah. Just going to hit the random name button until I get one I really like. So New Stanley Falls. That sounds good. Now I don't know how much it's going to cost. I want it to be a city. We can't have large. We can only have small or medium. If I hold shift. Wow, 158 million. Wow, that is a lot. What about for a small one? 90 million. I feel like we should go for medium. Okay, here we go, folks. I think this is the first time I've funded a town. Let's do it. Should not do it too close to the market. There we go. New Stanley Falls. We don't actually have enough money to do the other 2. We've run out. That's it. So there we are. That is stage 1 of our new island challenge build. We've got 3 blobs and 1 town. But now we need to actually work on that. So we need to get this town to grow. And in order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to give it some bus routes. And we're going to pay for it as well. So let's just put those bus routes in. We'll get a depot somewhere nice. Yeah, there will do. And we've got many buses to choose from. By the way, we do actually want to leave some money in the bank. I can't bankrupt myself on this. It seems like a bad idea to bankrupt that. So we're going to go from this station to that station. And then we'll come down to this station, through the middle, out to that one. And then it's going to want to go to that one again. So it might go back through that middle one on the way back. And we'll get it so that there are 3 of them, I think. I think 3 will do. Tell you what. We will have 5 in total. Why not? Okay, so here we go then, folks. Our first road vehicles on New Island, if that's what we're going to call it. Maybe we should give it an actual name, something that we could choose. These people are totally cut off at the moment, but the land is going to slowly turn. Is the land going to change colour? Should do. Hello? Is it just going to stay brown forever? Well, that'd be pretty rubbish if it... No, this one looks... What? It has changed, hasn't it? That's weird. All the edges have changed. Oh well, never mind. But yes, we're going to have an airport in there eventually and come over to Birmingham. Now, Birmingham, our old station should no longer be in use. So we can remove the tracks, remove the platforms. Now we need to be careful. If I just get rid of that, it will get rid of all of that station, or at least try to. So we're going to use the remove tool just to take that out. Nice and neatly there. And then we're going to get our first airport in, our first international airport. It should automatically link in. Yep. Birmingham with the airport symbol. I do want to get more airports. The other airport I wanted to do was Glasgow, but like getting an airport in at Glasgow was going to be nearly impossible, although the local authority think we're outstanding. So maybe we can just kind of nuzzle in one of these corners and not have it connected to our road network. Or maybe we can have it connected to our road network and we just need to add another bus station in. Speaking of the road network, how's it going? All looks very good to me. Oh, this town's nearly connected up with that. But over here, look, this is where we had to buy land to stop them connecting up with buildings. I think we're alright with that now. I mean, not connecting up with building, connecting up with road. I think we're okay. That's going to be alright. Edinburgh is doing wonderful. There's lots of passengers there. It's expanding nicely. For some reason, we've got a massive queue, though. Why have we got a massive queue? Are they on full load? No. It's just taking forever for them to load up. Why are they not choosing the optional routes of going to the other Edinburgh? Okay, let's see. Can I move this station to here? Yes, if there wasn't a road vehicle. Can I connect that one up? So if we do one there, hopefully that will help these guys split. There you go. And what we'll do is we'll do some stuff in the road network to force them down this road. So they go in this way. We'll give them a bit of road over here as well. And they can only go out that way. And that is an out. Eh? Owned by Edinburgh. Oh, I'll delete it then. If it's owned by Edinburgh and I want to put a bit of road there, I will put my own bit of road there. There we go. Something like that. So they have to go in that way. And then what we'll do is we'll just quickly move this one as well. We'll get rid of that one. And then we'll just add the bit of road here. This kind of triple split is a really good way to do an easy road vehicle thing. It's something that I've worked out moderately recently. Like, a road vehicle will only decide to go into one of the other places depending on the distance to the station and the queue in front of it, and the routing can be quite difficult to work out to make a really nice station. But just doing a triple split like this, where it comes in one way and goes out three other ways, just allows the vehicles to flow so much better. Do we need to improve that anywhere else? Okay. Doesn't look like it over there. Let's come all the way to Inverness. No, there's no hold up in Inverness either. Okay, so that's all good. Right then, money is flowing in nicely. We are working on Birmingham. Let's get rid of the old railway line here. Let's do it like this. And of course, we've got the old tunnel and stuff we don't need anymore. There we go. They should be thanking me. I've improved... I don't know if I have improved the land around there, to be honest, but never mind. Okay. So that's in. It's just too small at the moment. So let's now make the other platforms. There we go. And now we have to do this design here and then make it fit So I think what we'll do is we'll cut off the railway there for a little bit. Now, here I'm using a tunnel, which I do prefer. And we are going to use a tunnel here as well. So down, 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 down. Tunnel. The reason why we use tunnels is because they don't have speed limits like bridges do. And the reason why you might use a bridge is a bridge can take up less space than a tunnel. But in this scenario, space doesn't matter too much because we want to leave at least a train length, so 6, before we merge the tracks anyway. So let's get rid of this bit now because all of the trains have gone from here. And this is an out. And as is that, so we can merge them there and get them connected. That is the in. So I guess what we'll do is we will just bring the lines down, both of them, and then just kink them. So it will come to here. We'll have a little kink in the line. And a little kink doesn't slow trains down within a train's length. So that's only, that is 5 there. It could. That's not good. Oh wait. No, just 6. Okay, I think I've done it. Let's get the signals in there. 1 for going in. Let's get rid of these 2 signals. You don't want them. Then signals just before the merge. Auto tool signals. There we go. We don't want the depot there. Depot really should be over here. Okay, I've got an idea for the depot. What we'll do is we'll bring this out like this. We'll just have a extra signal there, and we'll have the optional depots in here. It's going to have to be bigger than that. Let's see. There's the optional depot. Train will only go that way if the other line is taken up. We'll put a signal here. Get rid of that signal. And we'll get rid of this depot. There we go. Did wonder whether we was going to have a train crash then for a moment, but we're good. Okay. I mean, that one just broke down right before the station, which is a little bit annoying. I can't think of a neat way of getting this diagonal depot in. So I'll just leave it like that. Where are the other depots? So there's more depots down here, which isn't a million miles away, so I'm happy with that. The only problem is that this is not a double depot. They don't seem to be needing the depot much, he says, as more trains break down. Well, it doesn't matter. The Birmingham change, these are all breaking down probably because I stopped them for a while. But the Birmingham upgrade to get the airport in has been done. We've got probably even bigger coverage now because of that airport. We're getting even more passengers coming through. Where do they want to go? Loads want to go to London West, but we did have a bit of a backlog to deal with of trains. Okay, let's just nip over to our new island challenge. Look at our grass has turned a lovely, beautiful green. And of course, we want this town to grow, so we're going to fund new buildings. And we've actually got enough money for our second town now. So if we go town directory, not town directory, but fund new town. Medium, let's get some new random names in there, and we will call it... We can always rename these, by the way, folks. We can always rename them. I'm looking for a very typical name, I think. I don't know. Maybe you guys should name these towns. We'll rename them at some point. I like the sound of that. Pleasingham, I think that is. Great Tyner Avenue. Bobby Cross. Let's have Bobby Cross in here temporarily. Okay. There we are. We've only got 40. Hang on, that was 160. Is this not a city? Or it is a city. It's costing more every minute. Let's get the towns in here. Towns? Road stations things. Oh my goodness, I can't brain. What's 1, 2, 3, 4. We need another one in the middle, maybe 5. There we go. Where shall I put this? Let's put that there. New vehicle. Let's get a bus. Pop the bus in place. Give the bus its orders. Zoom out a little bit so we can actually see what we're doing. So we're going to go through there, through that station, down here, then round to that station and over here. And we're going to have 5 of those in total and send them on their way. And we're going to go to the local authority and say we're going to fund new buildings. There we go. 2 of 3. Now, my plan is to have more towns on this island than just 3, but I want 3 big ones to start with. So as soon as we can afford it, we'll be adding a 3rd one and getting that growing. Then, once they're getting growing and we've got the money, we'll make the islands a bit bigger, eventually join them all up, and also we'll get our airport in. It may be a good idea to actually put the airport in now, just so that the town grows around it. I think that's a good idea, actually. And I think here is a good place for the airport. There we go. I mean, like I said, the airport's pretty useless there at the moment, but at least the town can then grow around it. That'll help. That'll definitely help. I'm glad I decided to put the airport in. Okay, so we've got 2 airports in, which we're not using yet. We're not going between them yet. We've got 2 of 3 starter cities going on the New Island Challenge. Let's just checking how things are going on over down here at Hull Beach. Yeah, rates are down a little bit. I think once we get MacLeod in, we should do some pretty major upgrades around here. But I don't feel like rebuilding this now, or parts of this now, and then rebuilding it or redoing things when we get MacLeod in. Because we're going to have to change, upgrade the entire network and do all the trains. It's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. Okay, to finish off, we're going to check out how things are going down here on our only monorail service. We've actually got way too many passengers. These ones are the ones that are timetabled quite nicely, so you can see we've got 1 in each of the stations there, and then the other ones are crossing over. And let's have a look. Yeah, they're making some really good money. They're making some good money. I'm happy with that. Last year they were making just under $500,000 each for most of them. I do feel like we need more of them though, so if I clone and put another couple of trains on there, that's fine, but we're going to have problems with the timetabling. I'm not going to re-timetable them though. We're going to just leave it for now. And of course, caution interchange, I've given up. No matter how many road vehicles I throw out of it, how much stuff I convert to tramway, it just stays so ridiculously busy. Maybe when we upgrade to MacLeod, something will be different. Maybe we have to change caution interchange to have a rail network to the local towns. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see me do that. But that is going to be all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Put all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section, and take care. Goodbye.